I want to talk quickly about this. What is FOMO? Fear of missing out. I don't know if you guys know Nomophobes. Nomophobes are people who don't want to be without their phone. You don't want to go places where there's no service. You're afraid if your battery goes out, that's a big problem. How many people really don't want to be without your phones? Go ahead and raise your hand. You're uncomfortable being without your phones. You sleep with your phones. They're always attached to you. And you're like, oh, sleep with. Okay, well then yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Nomophobes. This is another thing you need to be aware of. You don't need to only protect yourself from other people. You need to protect yourself from yourself. You need to protect yourself and decide, when is my mobile phone use getting to be too much? Also, dangerous selfies. Ooh. Who's heard of these dangerous selfies? Who's heard of dangerous selfies before? What are people taking pictures with? Selfie sticks. Selfie sticks, that's dangerous in itself. What else? Nature bears. Okay, they're taking pictures of bears and wild animals. Anything else? Anyone else heard of these? Off of buildings, dangling off of cliffs. People are jumping in front of trains to get a cool selfie. This man was not part of the running of the bulls. I put this one up because I don't think many of you will run with the bulls, so I'm not giving you any ideas. He wasn't even going to run with the bulls, but he wanted to get in the game so he could get a good selfie of himself running with the bulls. This man was bored to death by a bull. Okay? It is dangerous. Do not ever let your social media life become something that you're not, or eclipse the authenticity of what your life can be. You don't need to grab onto this culture. You can resist this culture. You can be part of a counter movement. You don't have to be one of these people who has the fear of missing out, who wants to get these dangerous selfies, who is constantly addicted to their phones. How many people feel like they want to push back a little bit? They want to do a little less with their phones. Okay, I'm encouraged by that. So here's some of the questions to ask yourself if you have problematic use. Go ahead and raise your hand if you feel like this applies to you. I lose sleep due to the time I spend on my phone. Anyone feel like that applies to them? Okay. How many people, I have attempted to spend less time on my mobile phone, but I'm unable to? Anyone ever tried to spend less time and then they weren't able to, at either phone or social media? I find it difficult to switch off my phone.